Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the History of Fan Anime. I'm your host, William Chow, and today's episode is a really kind of obscure topic, but it's one about anime, and it doesn't well be covered. Yes, today's episode is going to be about Seiyu and basically what Seiyu worship, if you will. Okay, so first of all, a lot of people are asking, well, what the hell is a Seiyu? Okay, a Seiyu is a Japanese word for a voice actor, or basically the profession of basically voice dubbing, things like anime, for example. Now, obviously we do have English voice dubbing people, so people who specialize in maybe like voicing over Japanese animation into English, or maybe they're like a inspiring actor looking for work, and basically, one of the things that they manage to get on their role of jobs that they can do is voice act in a anime or maybe in a video game, for example. Okay, but in Japan, it's a whole different sort of profession. Okay, not only do they go into like voice school and that kind of stuff to do different types of training in different types of voice and voice acting skills, but they also progress onwards to do other types of things like recording music and of course performance arts. When they get onto the musical tour. Okay, so I just want to cover some of the things that we do that is available for seiyus. Okay, so but first again, I'm going to start with a little bit of history. Now again, this topic isn't very well known for a lot of people. Even back in the early days of the Usenet days, the late Stephen Pearl kept a very good database, an FAQ about voice actors or seiyus, and they basically kept a big long list of what voice actors did what voices for which animes, and then basically compiled them onto the list. And you'd notice that quickly that certain voice actors seem to appear more often and they're more popular because they kept on getting all the big major roles. And then of course from that, these people also managed to go onwards to make music, and of course record opening ending theme songs, and of course then from there they began touring and all the things that basically a musical performer would do. Okay. So I've got a few things that I have that kind of illustrate the difference. Now again, some of you people are still kind of cloudy about what exactly this voice actor sort of Seiyu sort of role is, and how is it really any different than, for example, a North American actor, voice actor person. Okay, and I'll just take a very broad example. Okay, I'm going to pick the character Sailor Venus. Okay, a lot of people know Sailor Venus from Sailor Moon. If you look at the voice actor for the English version of Sailor Venus, it's a person named Shirami Lei. Okay, and of course, she's known not only for Sailor Venus, but she does things like Naruto. She does some Gundam. She's in Sword Art Online. And she does some voice acting in Call of Duty World War II. Okay, she's also an actor in different movies, if you will. Temple of Garden, Fast Food Nation. Okay, not cool. Okay, so basically a budding actress. Obviously grabbing some extra roles as a voice actor, and maybe lend her talents into some video games, and that's more or less thing. Not saying that's a bad thing. If she shows up at Comic-Con or shows up at a local anime convention or sci-fi convention, I'm sure a lot of people kind of go up and get autographs and and get selfies and whatever. Okay, but that's pretty much how most of the artists here sort of do. Okay, now by comparison, okay, we'll look at the Japanese version. Okay, her Japanese counterpart is played by Rika Fukami. Okay, she's known for roles like she does Helen's voice in V Gundam. She does Myung's voice in Macross Plus. And she's also known as Fran in Final Fantasy XII, okay? But in addition to all the various different animes that she does, okay, she's also known as one of the key voices for for popular movies. Okay, so for example, one of the things that she does is she does the voice for Angela Jolie's movies. Okay, so next time she does for example, like Laura Croft or Gone in 60 Seconds. Okay, Rika will end up being the person who dubs her voice in Japanese for that theatrical release, in Japan. So again, if Angela Jolie decides to make another movie, most likely they'll call on Rika to do her voice for her. Okay, so that's one of the sort of things that a voice Seiyu in Japan would be able to do. Okay, also. Rika also does a lot of different songs, okay? Because not only does she sing all the various different things that are in Sailor Moon, including like Moonlight Romance and different songs. She obviously Sailor Venus has her own song, so she sings that. The Sailor Moon also has a Christmas album, of course, and so she sings on that. Okay. In addition to all the songs that she sings in Sailor Moon, she also sings a song for Naruto, okay? Natsu Hiboshi, okay? She sings that song for them. So again, she also will have a musical component to things. And again, once that sort of happens, then, she also, does singing and whatnot live, as well as, then you'll also have all the various different material available for her, okay? So that's sort of an example of what sort of the differences are, and how it's really, it can be made a career when you're in Japan, where maybe it's sort of like, as the budding actor type of thing, occasional work sort of thing is over here, okay? And so so we'll go over some of the differences and some of the things that are available. I won't go too far because maybe when I get more things of one particular artist, then I'll kind of make an episode separate for that, or if I'm going to specialize in a particular show or whatever, I will cover that more in detail in a separate episode. Okay, so again, what you want to do is go down below, hit like and hit subscribe, so that when those episodes come out, then we can I'll get you in touch with those. Okay, all right. So as I commented, a lot of these voice actresses become like musical type people, like musical stars. Okay, so one example I'm going to show you right here is this CD here. Okay. This is Hiroko Kasahara's My Best Friend's CD. Okay. Now Hiroko Kasahara is best known for things like she does Magical Knights Rare, because she's the voice that does Fu's voice. Okay. In Irresponsible Captain Tyler, she's Azalin's voice. In Armitage the Third, she's Naomi Armitage's voice there. In DNA Squared, she's the main character, Ami's voice. And of course, the personal favorite, and also of my translator, who's sort of probably kind of got me into the CD, Assemble Insert. She is the voice of Maron. Okay. Now these CDs are really nice because it's usually for voice actor CDs. They usually contain not only the usual CD kind of things like that or whatever, but they usually contain a little, they more contain a special booklet. Okay. And the booklets are usually, not only do they contain all the the lyrics and that kind of stuff and information on that, but they usually contain a lot of pictures of the Seiyu itself, right? Again, the companies try to promote this person not only as a voice actor, because again, you can, a lot of these animes you're only familiar with their voice because of the anime, but now they're trying to expose you to the voice, maybe put pictures to the voice that or to the songs that you hear. So so that gives you an indication of what different songs and that kind of stuff she does there. Hiroko Kasahara does a lot of the music for Pat Labor, for example, okay, and that's included on this CD. Now, many of you think that, well, has this Seiyu worship phenomenon kind of come over to North America, and how well did it do? Well, I'm gonna say that they tried, okay, but I don't think people sort of appreciate the same it the same way, okay. Example of a CD that they tried to release over here is this particular one. It's called Anime Tunes, okay, by Kikuhu ko Inoue. Okay, now she's known for probably one of the biggest voices of that stuff is in Ranma and a Half. She is the voice of Katsumi. Probably one of her biggest roles is in Ah My Goddess. Okay, she is the voice of Belle Dandy. Okay, Yuki-chan, one of the fun voices. She's the S&M queen in that one. So when they released the CD, the CD is just a mixture of different songs and that kind of stuff, remixed, all done by her vocals. Okay, so she does things like, there's a remix of the Sailor Moon song. There's a Neon Genesis Evangelion song on here. There's Fushigi Yugi song, Cardcaptor Sakura song. So basically, they're basically showing off her singing ability on the CD, even though that she doesn't actually really do or write any of those songs on here. But they put a version of those songs on the CD for you to try out. And I guess it's still okay, but there's not very many other examples of this released in the North American culture for that. But that's all right. They attempted that, and I'll have to go on and find some other things that they can market. Okay. One of the other things I've commented on is that they really try to go out and promote other types of Seiyu and put out different things for Seiyu. Okay, that's another one of those things that is a little different than, for example, here in North America. Okay, for example, here is the book for Ashina Hikaru. Okay, she is the one that does the voice for Hikaru in Magical Knights Rayarth. Okay. She also does Dorton's voice in Sorcerer Stabber's Orphan. Okay, and if you play the video games, she plays the voice of Sung Mina in Soul Edge. Okay, and so basically, again, they're trying to promote this particular voice actor as as an idol, if you will, as a star. And so again, in addition to basically, releasing CDs and that kind of stuff, they released a book, which basically is a photo album of her in different sort of, scenes and that kind of stuff and whatnot. Okay. And just to basically, because again at this time, internet, doesn't have Google, so you can't kind of go to Google and click on there and just see a whole bunch of different pictures of her. The only way you can do that is you have to go to a book like this, and then this shows you a whole bunch of different pictures of her. And even right now, you probably couldn't get that many different pictures of her that would be different enough to do that. So a book like this is the way to do it. And of course, many people ask, well, how much is this thing? This is the 1,300 yen. Okay, so converting it into US dollars, it'd be about $13. Okay, I still have the Awase price on this one. I paid $35.90. So you can give you an idea of the markup difference that we have to pay during these times to get these kind of books. Another example of a very famous voice actor, Seiyu person, okay, is this one here. Okay, it's a CD from Kyoko Hikami, okay, called Unmoral. All right. Now the neat thing about this particular CD is not only does it come with the actual CD and the regular booklets and that kind of stuff that you normally get inside there, okay, but it also has an autograph board card thing right here, so that she can actually sign and put her autograph in there for you when you do that. Because again, she shows up to the conventions and that kind of stuff, whatever, right? Again, what is she known for? In Wedding Peach, she's Momo. All right. In Digicarrot, she's the Rabian Rose. Sakura Wars, she's Tsubaki. If you're into the anime and video games, in Battle Area Toshinden, she's the voice of Alice. In the Great Teacher Onizuka, or GTO, okay, she does the voice of Motoko. And Sister Princess, she's the voice of Makuba, okay? Now, as I said, not only do they do a lot of voice acting in anime stuff, she also lends, these people also do a lot of voices for things like, obviously commercialized movies, but they also do a lot of things for like video games, okay? Video games tend to be a really popular thing for voice actresses to also get into, all right? For example, in Dragon Force 2, she does the voice of Lily. In Psychic Force 2012, she does the voice of Wendy. Samurai Showdown 5, she does Layla's voice. And in Breath of Fire, the Breath of Fire series, she does the voice of Nina. Okay, so these people have a lot of work available for them because they said this Seiyu is an actual, should I say, profession in Japan. I always like to say the de facto best for last, shall we say. One of the biggest Seiyu artists that comes out of Japan is a Megumi Hashabara. Okay. Now, not only does she release a lot of like CDs and that kind of stuff. For example, this one here for Perfume. Okay. These CDs again, contain not only the CD, but they also usually contain a booklet. Okay. And again, lots of different pictures and that kind of stuff of her in their different poses and that kind of stuff for that. Okay. Now, Megumi Hashabara sounds sort of familiar, right? What sort of things does she do, right? Well, one of the biggest, she does many of the Japanese animations that we know of, and she does quite a few of the very popular voices. Okay, one of her biggest roles, Ranma and a half, she plays the female Ranma voice. Okay, and as I just said in a previous episode, in the Heaven War Shirado, okay, she plays the female character Renge. Okay, and that's how that whole skit Renge 1/3 came into. Okay. In Pokemon, she plays the female character Jessie. Blue Seed, she plays the character Momiji. In Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion, she plays the character Rei. In DNA Squared, she plays the opposing female character Tomoko. But again, one of the more famous voices in multiple series that she does. In the series Slayers, okay, she does the voice of Lena Inverse. In Sorcerer Hunters, she plays the character Tina, which is the smaller of the S&M girls. Saber Marionette J, another very very popular series. She plays the character Lime, and in Cowboy Bebop, she plays one of the big characters Faye. Okay, so another CD of hers right here. Okay. Megumi Hashabara's Fugari, right? Not only does it contain the CD, okay, but it also contains this book, and this one is actually a hardcover book, okay. And again, like a photo album, you can open it up, and there's many different pictures of her in different settings and whatnot. Okay, all right. To basically try to expose you more to the Seiyu as a person, okay? Get you know a little more, okay? Another favorite of mine here from Megumi is this one here, okay? It's called Vintage S, okay? That's kind of odd that notice it's already kind of like a book, like a box, right? What's in the box, as the saying goes, right? That's a CD soundtrack box, a special edition. Okay, not only does it contain her collection of some of her songs and stuff on a CD, okay, but it also contains this video cassette, okay, of some various different making ofs and stuff, some footage and whatnot of her again, so to give you some live footage of her type of idea, okay. In this particular box, okay. So again, you can see that they do a lot more promotion for seiyus and stuff in Japanese, where over here, they can pretty easily be fallen by the wayside. And this is sort of one of these sort of things that we don't really do over here. This kind of seiyu worship. Over here, but that's a different sort of concept and thing of anime. And again, I'll get more into different roles and different examples of this in the future. So, what you want to do right now again is go down below, click like, click subscribe. Thank you very much. I've now reached about 500 subscribers. I would like to thank all you people out there and all you subscribers and viewers out there for sticking with this and watching and enjoying the content that I have here. And so if you haven't done so already, go down below and click subscribe. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. All right. So until next time, see you again.